So, Michael, where do your services stop and the personal representative needs to take up the slack and do things that need to be done for the estate but your services don't cover?
Sure. That's a great question. And each estate and each representative will be a little bit different. For the most part, though, there are things that we don't physically get involved with. And the biggest one is dealing with the real estate. We don't go to the house, and we're not going to help the personal representative clean out the house, fix up the house, market the house, sell the house. Those are things that we're not going to be able to functionally do. And that, honestly, I think is your job, is to help the representative with all of those issues. Finding people to help them with estate sales, finding people to help them clean up the house, to repair the house, to value the house. Those are the things that you provide an excellent service for.
Can a personal representative be paid for their functions?
Yes, a personal representative can be paid for their functions. The probate code here in South Carolina caps that fee at 5% of the value of the estate. I often tell my personal representatives that they need to take a fee. Some of them feel awkward about taking a fee. It is a lot of work being a personal representative, being an executor. It's time consuming, it's stressful, it's difficult, it's emotional. And I believe that they need to be compensated for their time and effort simply because it's just not an easy job.
Michael, can you avoid probate? I mean, I'm sure that this is probably too late for some people, but if your parents or your elder relatives are not deceased yet, is there a way to avoid probate?
That's another great question, Alan. You're right. After somebody dies, it's a little bit late to approach that question. Prior to someone passing away, there is a way to avoid probate. We do a lot of what are called living trusts here in South Carolina, the purpose of which is to avoid probate when somebody passes away. We put their probatable assets into the trust, and then the trust controls the distributions without dealing with the probate court, without dealing with the probate system. However, as we've discussed, all the issues for somebody dealing with real estate are the same whether mom and dad had a trust or went through probate. They still need someone like you to assist them with the house, fixing, repairing, cleaning out, marketing, and selling the house. So whether it's in a trust or whether it's part of an estate, I still believe it's a really good idea to hire a professional to assist with the real estate.
Does it cost anything to file a probate? Are there any fees involved?
Generally, there's a little bit of expense up front. There's a $25 opening fee here in South Carolina. You have to advertise the estate in the newspaper of circulation in the county. Charleston County has 3 or 4 options. Some of the smaller counties have 1 option. Those advertising fees can be anywhere from $30 to $125 to advertise. The probate court also charges a probate fee based on the value of the estate. Within 90 days, we're required to file an inventory with the probate court that lists all of the assets, and the probate court calculates a fee based on that inventory that we file. And it's a pretty good sized fee. It can be in the thousands of dollars just to the probate court.